Hi guys, it's Sappo, and today we're looking at our latest expansion for Groove Agent 5, which is called Bouncy Vibrations. We're going to play some of the kicks so you can get a little feel for them, and we're going to be going to a really cool feature called Jam Mode in Groove Agent 5 for live performance. But in the meantime, let's check out some of the kicks and hear what they sound like. Okay, so we're in jam mode in Groove Agent 5. 16 pads, 16 variations we can create of a groove on the fly. Great for ideas and live performances. Each pad, as you can see here, in the left-hand side, you can see different icons. These are called jam states. So what are jam states? Jam states are what the pad will be doing in its performance. So we can either have the pad going back to the previous pad for fills, drum rolls, edits, switches, and then bring back to the original pad, like this. Original pad. The play marker means it's going to loop continuously. It's an exclusive pad, so there's an exclusive mode. That's going to play exclusively until I move to another jam state pad, which is break 4. So in break 4, as you can see here, the jam state is set to return. And again, let's do it. So that's groove 4. Break 4 is our return jam state pad. Not going to touch anything again. And it goes back to groove 4. So you can see the ideas there and the options there are quite limitless, where you can build up a whole structure over the 16 pads within view and create different fills, drum rolls, different hi-hats, different parts of a song structure. Say I want to now have my groove built up, I want to jump back into a fill, bring it back to a stop. So really easily again with the jam states, as you can see here, there's standard, next, return and stop. So I might want to go, okay, I'm going to build it up, I'm going to switch into a little drum roll, and then I want to finish it. This is how you would do that. So I'm going to go from groove 4, I'm going to go back to break 4, and then I'm going to go to break 1, which will end. And as you can see here in the left-hand corner, this stop icon means that the groove's going to play to the whole bars, and then it's going to stop. So let's build up a micro groove with the jam states. We're going to use 3 pads, we're going to use 3 jam states. We're going to use the play, we're going to use the return, and we're going to use the stop. Let's have a listen to that. So this is the exclusive pad. Here's the return, I'm not going to touch it. Back to the play mode, and now we're going to follow that on with the stop mode, which will then stop. And there you go. And that would be really helpful in a live situation. That could be a lifesaver, because you could always have your safety pad with your stop play state. So you might, if you get stuck, you know you can just go straight to your stop and close the performance. So it really will cover you. And obviously, if you don't want to have a stop and you want to keep going, you can have your returns and plays and returns and plays. So it's quite customizable, and there's an awful lot of power there in the jam mode with the jam states. So the really cool thing about Groove Agent 5 and Jam Mode and the jam states means that I can really customize the grooves and make them my own. So as you can see on the right hand side, we have quantize, we have swing, we have tempos, and we have the start and end points. So literally we can zone in onto certain parts of the groove, and we can even have the tempo. For instance, if it was hip hop, we could maybe double it up and go to a drum bass tempo like 88 to 177 or something like that. And we could even have tempo whips to get some really creative sound design groove ideas. So let's have a listen. So that's half tempo. Sounds really cool. And then I can zone in and start to change the start and the end point of this groove. And I can change the swing now. So I can get a really different kind of swing and different sound out of just that one groove and one pad. Imagine doing that over 16 different pads. You can get a really cool sound out of the one groove. This is just one kit out of our Bouncy Vibrations kit. Nothing else will do that. So that's really cool to get great song structure ideas. So one more thing, a really cool thing to expanding the grooves and getting more sound design ideas and more performance ideas. I can expand this groove and add more depth to it by adding different agents in our slots. So we have percussion agent, we have acoustic agent, for instance, and I can mix and match. So I'm going to stay in Bouncy Vibrations, and I'm just going to throw in another kit on the fly and just show you how the jam states can link all the pads together and all the agents together and to create an even more enhanced groove from just this one groove. So I'm going to go to another beat agent. It's blank. I'm going to pick something called Dance Floor Massacre. I'm going to drag and drop it in. Let's just see what happens, and let's jam on the fly. Really cool. I can go to return mode and just leave it. And that's just me just throwing a kit in out of our Bouncy Vibrations expansion and just mixing and matching. So the options are quite limitless, really, what you can do. So you can't just have one groove, you can change as many as you want. You don't just have to just be rigid with one. You can have 4 different types of agents, different types of grooves, and jam mode and jam states can link them all together to create many, many, many groove options. And you can link that together for your own live performance. So that was our newest expansion, Bouncy Vibrations. I hope you liked all the kits that were in there. Go make some great music, and until next time, see you later.